0 subscribers can be rather frustrating. And then you wait, and you wait, and you wait for hopefully views, comments, and subscribers to start rolling in, only to find crickets. I managed to help a brand new YouTube channel get their first 100 subscribers just 3 days after posting their very first video. And if you stick around till the end of this video, I'll give you some extra tips that got that channel well beyond its first 100 subscribers. The first thing, do not ever buy subscribers. Additionally, do not participate in methods that could manipulate your subscribe count in some weird way, like sub for sub. The next thing I would tell a new channel is to find a niche, find a topic on YouTube that you're passionate about, and then stick to it. Finding that right niche could take you a while, and it's absolutely okay to experiment with all kinds of different things at first. So when you think you've found that topic that you want to go all in on, start researching the audience that would be interested in watching that topic. Once you have that topic and you're starting to upload videos, you need to set a channel trailer on the front page of your channel. Your channel trailer can be there to sum that up in just 1 or 2 minutes. And as it turns out, the subscribe button on YouTube that is clicked by most users is actually the one on the front page of your YouTube channel. Speaking of setting up your channel page, you also need to fill out your About section. This is in your channel customization settings, and it's a great way to give a very brief overview of what it is you do on YouTube. When you're writing this About section, it's also very important to use keywords and keyword phrases that describe what you're going to be talking about video after video. Some more advice that you've probably heard time and time again is to have an upload schedule on your channel. In an ideal world, you would set a goal to post 3 videos a week, and they would come out at the same exact times every single week. But sometimes life gets in the way, and that is totally okay. The most important thing about your schedule, though, is that you continue to upload. Another way to work towards that 100 subscriber goal is to actually put a branded watermark on your videos. This is again in the customization settings in your YouTube studio, and a lot of people tend to just put their channel's avatar or even a subscribe button in this little watermark spot. When people click on this, they are prompted to subscribe to your channel. I also alluded to this earlier, but you should be asking people every now and again to subscribe to your channel in videos. I don't think you should do this every single video, but every so often, in the middle of one of your videos, after you've given some value, it's great to say, hey, by the way, I work really hard on these videos and you should absolutely subscribe. I also have a philosophy that the more fun you have with this call to action, the more likely someone is to actually click that button. But at the end of the day, a lot of people forget it's even there. So reminding them every so often that, hey, they can subscribe isn't a bad thing. As you continue uploading videos on YouTube, another thing you need to do that's going to take some practice is making searchable titles. So to make sure that your videos rank in search, there are some best practices. Try and answer questions that involve a who, a what, a why, or a when. Answer these questions using videos that have these searchable titles. To come up with ideas for searchable titles around your topic, the YouTube search bar is a great place to start, but we also have a tool that kind of acts as a cheat code. Within our YouTube keyword tools is actually a space for questions that people are currently asking. All you need to do is start with a keyword and then scroll down to questions. There you can find potentially hundreds of video ideas just from questions that people are actively typing into the search bar right now. Links to all of our tools are down below, so enjoy that. When you're writing these titles, a bonus tip I have for you is to use some proper capitalization. When you type your titles in all lowercase letters, it kind of just looks a bit lazy. It looks like the video was uploaded with just a file name. Additionally, you could all cap certain words in the titles to add emphasis. A lot of the biggest creators do this, so again, just be sure that you're following the best practices and your titles will show up in search and people will click on them. And you probably saw this coming, but it's not just titles, it's also having that attention-grabbing thumbnail to get your brand new videos lots of clicks right out of the gate. Some best practices here is that the ideal thumbnail size will be 1280 by 720. You want to avoid misleading people with content that's a bit too clickbaity. It also helps to use contrasting colors, and when you put text in your thumbnails, try not to repeat the title all over again. A super valuable way to get subscribers on YouTube is to take advantage of the pinned comments underneath videos. A lot of people scroll down to the comment section to see if any questions they have are being answered or if they want to ask a question themselves. You can absolutely use the pinned comments to drive traffic to other videos. Your pinned comment will appear at the very top of the comment section. So if people are asking the same question over and over, write out a pinned comment and make sure you answer that question so people don't have to keep asking. Speaking of comments, another thing you should be doing is answering as many comments as possible on your channel. Even doing something as simple as clicking that heart icon shows the people who are taking the time to leave comments that you take the time to read them. Even YouTube themselves say, when creators take the time to interact with their loyal community, it can encourage audience participation and ultimately result in a larger fan base. I've been saying a version of this throughout the video, but I want to make it very clear. you should absolutely go out and be learning from other creators. If you see an idea you like, a trend that all these other creators in your space are jumping on, make sure to follow them and make your own version of this video. Once you've posted your videos and you've answered a bunch of comments and they've been on YouTube for a few days, you should start looking at their analytics. Now, we have a video coming out soon that's gonna go even deeper here, but just the surface level stuff. The first thing I would look at is your retention graph on your latest video. The goal here is simple. The longer people watch your videos, the more your videos tend to spread. If you upload a new video, you wait a few days, you check the retention graph, and you're noticing it's about 40% or so. Push yourself to make that 40% go up just a little bit in the next video. Any spots in the graph where you see a dramatic drop off of viewers, investigate those. Try to learn from these mistakes and correct them in future videos so that those numbers continue to climb from 40% to 50% and beyond. Another thing you can do to get some new viewers onto your channel if you're just starting from zero is to promote your videos occasionally to social media. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, these are all great places to perhaps get you some new subscribers. Perhaps you could take the topic of your video and create a short Instagram story or reel about it. Or maybe you can take some of the bullet points of your video and break them down in a Twitter thread with a link to your video at the end of it. So many channels on YouTube who are under 100 subscribers are still that way even an entire year after they started their channel. But I promise you, if you take these tips and you apply them properly, you can get that first 100 subscribers and you can do it fast. That channel I mentioned at the beginning of the video, they got their first 100 subscribers in just 3 days. But 3 days after that, they were at 1,000+ subscribers. And if you want that very best chance to get that first 1,000 subscribers, this video is the one you want to watch next.